One of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time, on par with the disappearance of Amelia Earhart, is the infamous 1924 expedition of George Mallory and Andrew Irvine to summit Mount Everest. George Mallory had already made 2 unsuccessful attempts to summit Mount Everest in June, so this was his last and final attempt to finally summit Mount Everest. To everyone's surprise, Mallory chose the youngest and most inexperienced climber, 22-year-old Andrew Irvine, to climb with him. The exact reasons why Mallory chose Irvine that day are still a mystery. At 12:50 p.m., geologist Noel Odell spots them ascending what he believes is the second step, one of the mountain's most difficult sections, going, quote, strongly for the top. Then the clouds close in, and that is the last time anyone sees them alive. There's a search, but they find nothing. For 75 years, the mountain kept its secret, until 1999, when climbers discovered Mallory's body at 26,760 feet, perfectly preserved from the cold. And the details are chilling. There were deep rope marks around his waist, indicative of a fall that was caught by the rope. This suggests that Mallory and Irvine were probably roped together, with Mallory taking a long fall in his final moments. His right leg was nearly broken in half, but his left leg is laid carefully over the injury, suggesting that he may have survived the fall at least briefly before freezing to death. Here's what else they found that really paint a picture of his final moments. They found his snow goggles in his pocket. You only take your goggles off when the sun's going down, which suggests the fall may have happened in the evening as they were descending the mountain. Most notably, the photo of his wife, which he promised to leave at the summit of Mount Everest, wasn't with him. These were all the clues at the time that led people to think the pair did in fact reach the top. But Sandy Irvine's remains were not found with Mallory's, and so that was a big question mark. Did the pair reach the summit together, and if so, why are their bodies not together? Climbers and historians have long searched for any sign of Irvine's body because he was carrying a Kodak Vest pocket camera. That film, if it survived a century of freezing temperatures, could hold the only proof of their summit or lack thereof. Then last year, a Nat Geo team, including Free Solo's Jimmy Chin, found this: a boot with a foot still inside and a sock covering it with these initials stitched into it. A.C. Irvine. After 100 years, here was the first concrete evidence of Andrew Irvine's whereabouts. The reason why this find is so significant is because if they reached the top, it would predate the first official ascent by Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay by 29 years. Here's the wild part. Chin believes the boot was trapped inside a glacier this entire time and literally melted out just a week before they stumbled across it. Chin isn't revealing the exact location to avoid trophy hunters, but he's confident there's definitely more to find in the area. Maybe even the camera. Did Mallory and Irvine stand on top of the world in 1924 and die on the descent? The mountain is melting and it might finally tell us its secrets. Follow me for more spooky science series all October long, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for a very special Halloween episode at the end of this month.